Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn about UNEP and its convention, or I can say United Nations Environment Program. I hope that you must watch or will watch my previous video, part 1 about UNEP, where I have been described what is UNEP, what is its role, or where it is important for the relevant of examination perspective. So, in this video or in upcoming video, I am going to cover all the relevant topic or about UNEP and its convention, and also try to describe or explain you why this UNEP and its convention relevant to the UPSC and other state public service examination. So please, friends, uh, before this video, must watch my other video, part 1, about this topic. Now, without wasting our time, let's be started. Topic UNEP and its convention, part 2. Now, uh, United Nations Environment Program and its convention initiatives एंड ऑल्सो संयुक्त राष्ट्र पर्यावरण कार्यक्रम और इसका सम्मेलन यस फ्रेंड सो previous video I have been explained or about Minamata Convention, and also there I have been described why this convention or UNEP play important role in climate change, and how help other countries to govern a law and make a law about climate change, how they uh, give their data, information, or scientific knowledge how to tackle the impact of climate change. So, friends, UNEP is really important things. आप देखोगे UNEP nowadays like ड्यू टू क्लाइमेट चेंज एंड और बहुत सारी चीजें चेंजेस हो रही हैं इन्वायरमेंट में. अब हमें ये नहीं पता चलता कि वेदर कैसे चेंज हो रहा है नाउ डेज. यार जस्ट अनसर्टेन. वी डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट कि अभी धूप है और लाइक नेक्स्ट इन विद इन अ टाइम रेन होने लगे या फिर फ्लड टाइप का सिचुएशन अराइज हो. और लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग एसोसिएटेड लाइक व्हेन I will give you or describe the importance of IPCC report. IPCC report, that is an important one, or just nowadays this is really important because IPCC release its sixth assessment report. So for this is relevant information for all the UPSC and other state public service commission aspirants to go and check what is the relevant nowadays, what is changes. So in this video, I'll describe this topic like United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity, SITES, Basel Convention, Stockholm Convention, Rotterdam Sammelan, Montreal Protocol, and so on. So this all videos will cover in upcoming videos. But in this particular videos I am talking, I'll just go through the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity, जैविक विविधता पर संयुक्त राष्ट्र सम्मेलन. So please, friends, must watch my first video about Minamata Convention, and also where I'll describe UNEP and the relevant point in to focus about the different exams can ask. So please go through it. So here is the logo of United Nations Environment Program. Let's start it. Now, in this video or particular slide, I am talking about United Nations कन्वेंशन ऑन बायोलॉजिकल डाइवर्सिटी, जैविक विविधता पर संयुक्त राष्ट्र सम्मेलन. सो द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज इट इज ग्लोबल एनवायरनमेंट कन्वेंशन एंड प्रोटोकॉल्स ऑन बायोलॉजिकल डाइवर्सिटी. यस फ्रेंड, इट इज अ कन्वेंशन ऑन बायोलॉजिकल डाइवर्सिटी, हाउ टू प्रोटेक्ट, हाउ टू govern a law to protect the biological diversity. So ये वैश्विक पर्यावरण सम्मेलन और जैविक विविधता पर प्रोटोकॉल है. या दिस इज द फर्स्ट वन. So just try to remember it is a global environment convention on biodiversity or biological diversity, you can say. Second point, this biodiversity convention signed on the eve of Earth Summit 1992. Yes, friend, this is an important fact. And forged in 1993. It means that they are the group of countries come together and in 1992 they were signed. After that, it's come to force. It started to work after 1993 or in the year 1993. This is also important. You just try to remember for a particular state examination or like state public service examination, they directly ask you question. When Biological Diversity Convention, United Nations Biological Diversity Convention, जैविक विविधता कब start हुआ था? तो you can say signed in 1992 and enforced in 1993. So this is an important fact. This is also for things. Just go through it. Now the third point is it is under UNEP and legally binding convention. Yes, friend. This is also important fact. It is a legally binding convention. ये UNEP और कानूनी रूप से बाध्यकारी सम्मेलन के तहत है. So legally binding means country have to follow this guideline. They must to follow whatever when they signed or ratified this convention. They have to follow whatever the guidelines, whatever the govern or law which prescribe to follow them. Now, its objective on conservation and sustainable use of biological diversity and biodiversity. Friend, here biological diversity and biodiversity. I will explain this term later. But biological diversity means simply you can say bio means living. So living organisms. Different types of living organisms or diverse living organisms found in particular location or particular time or place. I can say that you must heard about like tropical rainforest, which type of living organism, which type of organisms, or what kind of occupation or different types of animals, species were found, flora or fauna were found. So you can say the living organism and bio is a broad term. I will define in later or upcoming slides. Now, इसका उद्देश्य जैविक विविधता और जैव विविधता पर संरक्षण और सतत उपयोग करना. Now, United Convention on Biological Diversity headquarter or secretariat in Montreal, Canada. Yes, friend, this is an important one. It's the headquarter, you can say, or secretariat in Montreal, Canada. So now, 6 point. India ratified in 1994. Yes, India signed in 1994 or enact a law. Means signed or ratified. India already a member of United Nations Convention of Biological Diversity. Or it enact a law under the aegis of this or under the protocols and guidelines or to enforce the law of United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity. We enact a law that known as Biological Diversity Act in 2002. So this is an important one, friends. Every competitive exam can ask, or they in past they were asked this type of question. So always remember Biological Diversity Act in 2002. So just try to go on any of education material side or in just try to Google it and you can find that what is Biological Diversity Act or comes under this act. It's the Indian law. Now India also established under this National Biodiversity Authority Act in 2003. Yes, friend. India also enacted a law or established National Biodiversity Authority Act 2003. It is an statutory body. Friend, I hope you all must aware about like different types of bodies in our India. Like one is I can say constitutional body, and other I can say statutory body, and other is non-constitutional body. So you all, I hope you all are aware about this kind of fact. Like constitutional body, just remember that everything mentioned in the constitution, like article about finance commission, like 280. Comptroller editor of journal 148 Supreme Court, they are constitutional body, but statutory body by the parliament of law. Parliament can enact any law by the law. So by the parliament law is a statutory body. Like other thing I can say non-constitutional body like I can say National Development Council, or you can say Planning Commission, now is known as Niti Aayog. So they are all non-constitutional bodies. So go through it all about the fact. This is given for you. It's important that how can you learn something and extract something more from that. Like this is a ecology environment. Now you can heard about statutory body. So it's all about curiosity and generosity. What is it? So they are relevant kind of thing. So just try to have curiosity in this exam. This will really help you a lot, and this probably give you a edge over the other aspirants. So just go through it. भारत भी इस राष्ट्रीय जैव विविधता प्राधिकरण अधिनियम 2003 के तहत एक वैधानिक निकाय के रूप में स्थापित हुआ. यस फ्रेंड, सो जस्ट गो थ्रू इट. Now, after that, I'm going through about different kinds of facts related with this topic, particularly this topic about the biodiversity or United Convention on Biodiversity, जैव विविधता के लिए क्या-क्या facts related हैं. So I just cover in this slide. So COP 15, Conference of Parties 15, it is a party. This provide about something relevant to that kind of fact. So it is held in also known as Kunming Declaration or Kunming Montreal. It is held in Montreal. You all aware about that. It is in Canada. So this is a declaration on or Kunming Declaration on global biodiversity. वैश्विक जैव विविधता ढांचे पर. It means, friends, also try to remember this phrase that Kunming Declaration, just in one word, is a global biodiversity framework or वैश्विक जैव विविधता. Just remember this thing. Don't go much about that. Is a Kunming Declaration is all about biodiversity framework. Now, what is its goal? इनका लक्ष्य क्या है? There is there has 4 goals, 23 targets in by 2030. आपको 2030 तक इन लक्ष्य को हासिल और प्राप्त करना है. Like this one. So the first point, 30 by 30. It means 30 into 30 means restore 30% of degraded land and sea ecosystem globally by 2030. आपको 2030, it means 30% degraded land and sea ecosystem globally by 2030. You have to restore those things. So 35, 30. Now second topic, conserve and manage 30% land, inland water, coastal and marine areas by 2030. And third point, reduce risk of pesticide at least 50% by 2030. आपको 2030 तक कीटनाशकों के जोखिम कम से कम 30% कम करें. मतलब कम करना है हमें कि जो भी पेस्टिसाइड, केमिकल, फर्टिलाइजर यूज करते हैं टू ग्रो क्रॉप और फॉर देयर प्रोडक्टिविटी, उसको रिड्यूस करें. और वी कैन यूज ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग. हम कैसे ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग की तरफ रुख बदलते हैं? हाउ कैन वी यूज ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग टू फॉर अ सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर और सस्टेनेबल प्रोडक्टिविटी. It is good for the human health also and animals also. So fourth point, reduce introduction of invasive species in environment at least 50% by 2030. Yes, friend. Invasive species, it means like आक्रमण प्रजातियों की शुरुआत कम से कम 50% तक कम करना. What it means, I can say that there is one of the you can heard about Lentera camara. Lentera camara is an invasive species which flourish in southern Indian countries, where it can totally possess all the area. अगर आप कोशिश करोगे, देखोगे उसमें लेंटेरा ऐसी इन्वेसिव स्पीसीज है कि अदर जो प्लांट्स है उनको कंट्रोल करती है ग्रोथ होने में, और अपने काफी ज्यादा फ्लरिश करती है और काफी ज्यादा कैप्चर करती है एरिया. और इन्वेसिव स्पीसीज जो लोकल एरिया में है, जो प्लांट्स हैं, उनको अफेक्ट करती है ग्रो करने में और काफी ज्यादा बूम करती है. लाइक algal bloom due to you heard about the term eutorification. So go through eutorification, how eutorification causes. It is also important topic, eutorification. So you can understand about nitrogen and other kind of. I'm not going to explain this thing here, but in later if anyone wants, then definitely I will. Now, fifth point, rich countries contribute at least Union USA dollar 20 billion by 2025, and after that at least Union dollar USA dollar 30 billion by 2030. इट मीन दैट कि जो डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज है वो हेल्प करेंगे डेवलपिंग कंट्री को कि 20 बिलियन 2025 तक देने का योगदान देंगे, और आफ्टर 2030 के बाद 30 बिलियन कंट्रीब्यूट करेंगे टू हेल्प और टैकल डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज टू अबाउट दिस डिक्लेरेशन कम टू इफेक्ट, और इसको एक एक्शन ओरिएंटेड पॉलिसी में वर्क करने के लिए ये हेल्प डेवलपिंग कंट्री को करेंगे. नाउ यू कैन अमीर देश 2025 तक कम से कम 25 बिलियन अमेरिकी डॉलर का योगदान देंगे, और उसके बाद 2030 तक कम से कम 30 बिलियन अमेरिकी डॉलर का योगदान देंगे. सो फ्रेंड, जस्ट ट्राई टू रिमेंबर 30 by 30 हियर. इट मीन्स दैट कि आपको 30%, most of the question where you can have 30%, only here 50% and 50%, but in this topic 30%. So remember all the topic, all the targets or all over the date, in date is 2030. So always remember 2030 in convening declaration about biodiversity. Target is 2030. We have to complete this. Now, other fact, what is biodiversity? Jai Vividhata. So here I just copy from United Nations Convention on Biodiversity and put it here. Now, but I will describe one by one. You can go through it, like what is that? That's already mentioned here. It is associated between the particular ecosystem, or I can say particular communities or habitats, or in landscape, landform. There are the kind of variety of animals, plants, fungi, and even microorganisms play important role in to make a ecosystem fulfill, or it is kind of complex situation where they play important role. So biology describes richness and variety of life on the earth. Yes, friend. This is a variety, different type of variety, like which kind of animals, plants, and crop here found, or which type of human, ethnic, or different types of tribes, how they associate with the particular environment, and so on. So this kind of biodiversity is a living diversity. They are diverse in culture, traits, and so on. This can be described. So go through it and just try to jot down important fact, or how can you understand. Now it means that जैव विविधता एक क्षेत्र से जुड़े सभी विभिन्न प्रकार के जीवन हैं, जिससे विभिन्न प्रकार के जानवर, पौधे, कवक और यहाँ तक सूक्ष्म जीव भी आते हैं. इनमें से प्रत्येक प्रजाति और जीव एक जटिल वेब की तरह संतुलन बनाए रखने और जीवन को समर्थन करने के लिए पारिस्थितिक तंत्र में एक साथ काम करते हैं. जैव विविधता प्रकृति में हर उस चीज का समर्थन करती है जिसकी हमें जीवित रहने के लिए आवश्यकता होती है, लाइक फूड, क्लीन वाटर, मेडिसिन एंड शेल्टर. So on, this kind of help. So it is kind of thing that biodiversity is a broad term. There are complex interrelation between living organisms, non-living organisms, like in ecosystem. Like I can say that you are living in particular place. Like अभी आप बैठे होगे, वीडियो देख रहे होगे, आप एक particular phone या laptop या any kind of thing you are using, but just go to environment, surround आप देखो किस sound में हो. They are the sound like आप अभी like forest के साथ देख रहे हो या कहीं भी देख रहे हो, तो they all are interrelated things, so they help a lot. Now biodiversity term coined by Walter G. Rosen. Yes, friend, you need to remember this fact. This is an important one. Biodiversity coined by Walter G. Rosen, because many competitive exam that he asked this question: biodiversity term coined by whom? So you can say Walter G. Rosen. So like types of biodiversity, I can say like this is biodiversity, प्रजातियां, जैव विविधता, genetic biodiversity, अनुवंशिक biodiversity, जैव विविधता, ecological और पारिस्थितिक जैव विविधता. So this kind of there are biodiversity defined in three terms, or I can three broad terms like species, genetic, and ecological, or I can say ecosystem. ecosystem biodiversity. So here you can say what is genetic biodiversity. So you can say in this diagram there are different types of crops like you can see here. So this will depend on genetic diversity depend on like I can say DNA. Like we human beings have different DNA or different kind of hereditary or genetic thing, but we are living in particular communities and societies. So we have a different combination of DNA we check, we found. So species diversity, you can see that in this particular location or particular place, we found different types of flora or fauna, like plants or animal, other type of milk. You can see here like langur, polar bear, snake, like desert ecosystem. So different type of species we found, like ecosystem diversity, or I can say ecological diversity. This is the different diversity or different types of biomes like you can say here like rainforest, like desert or so on. So different types of biomes were found. Definitely, friends, I will in my upcoming video, I will describe different types of biomes in further, so you can understand much more what is ecosystem or what kind of biomes like. Tropical evergreen forest, which kind of animals will found, desert forest, temperate grassland, and so on. Definitely, I will describe in my upcoming videos. Now, let's describe or define for further in research in your mind. Ki what is it like types of diversity, जैव विविधता के प्रकार, variety of living things, number of kinds, like ecological diversity. What is it, friends? Like I can say that a particular habitats or particular location, आप normal देखोगे particular location and which kind of location में habitats were found, community, which kind of communities, or like I can say that tropical rainforest, which kind of animals like flora, plants, which kind of plants like fauna, I can say like animals, I can say like which type of human or tribes were found. So this can define the particular location or particular place, or this is a collection of living organisms. Like you can say plants, animals, and humans. How can interact with each other and for the benefit, and how can they are living in the particular uh, assembly. So it means different habitats, niches, species interaction, or as an assemblage of species living in the same area interacting with an environment. Yes, right. It means that how like a particular location, a particular place, plants and animals, they are interacted with each other for their benefit. How can they take benefit from each other? Like you must heard about, or you may heard about, like autotrophs, like a food web. How can they interact with the food web? Autotrophs, like then herbivores, then carnivores, so on. How they interact with each other for their food system and for livelihood? How can interact like a biological community to which each other. Now, the next one is species diversity. Like I can say that in a particular place or at a particular time, different types of microorganisms, or I can say that that there's relative abundance of species found in particular location, like depend on population, its organization, or in ecosystem. Like I said, this is a box. You can say this is like any kind of area. Area is like forest area. We can say there are so many species were found. Like there is a plant variety like cedar, rhododendrons, sal, teak, acacia, and so on. There are also animals were found like different sizes fox. We can say like birds, different kinds of species of birds, lion, tiger, and so on. So they live like different in a particular environment or in a community or in a particular location, they live and interacted with each other. Different kind of species were found. So here, different kinds of organisms were found. Relationship among species refers to the number of kinds of species being found. So different kinds of species like plants, आप पौधे को देखो, जानवरों को देखो, which kind of ecosystem, किस type का ecosystem है, like you can say in desert. So in desert ecosystem, species were found like rattlesnake, you can say cactus plant and oasis. Oasis it means like water. So this kind of thing were found. Now, what is genetic diversity? Different genes and combination of genes within population, yes friend, allow population of species to adapt to environmental changes. Yeah, I can say that. Like just DNA. Just think about DNA of human beings. Every humans are living in particular community or particular society, तो सब अपने यूनिक ट्रेड्स होते हैं, लाइक यूनिक ट्रेड्स लाइक जीन डीएनए इज अ जीन डिफरेंट और सबके यूनिक होते हैं, बट दे आर फाउंड इन पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन और पर्टिकुलर पॉपुलेशन में अलग जीन्स होते हैं. सो आई कैन से दैट लाइक आपने कभी नोटिस किया होगा कि इन हायर एल्टीट्यूड we found different we found human beings, they have lots of RBC in their body. Why? For oxygen. ऑक्सीजन रिलेटेड उनके आरबीसी बॉडी में रेड कलर स्पॉट्स में हमें दिखते हैं. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे अडेप्ट द क्लाइमेट चेंज. कैसे वो क्लाइमेट चेंज को अडेप्ट करते हैं, लाइक इन हर्ड अबाउट पोलर बियर in mostly you can that where the polar bear found, what their traits, how can go to hibernation or activation करते हैं, how can they adapt the environment, they are the features where arise. So just one thing for you friends, so go about Wikipedia or Google, Charles Darwin, the theory of species. So how can animal adapt their environment? So genetic species diversity means different in DNA, or how can they adapt the environment changes where occurred. So आपको उसमें focus करना है like this thing. So just go through it. Now the other fact number 3, Cartagena Protocol or Cartagena Protocol. What is it? Biosafety Clearinghouse. जैव सुरक्षा समाशोधन गृह. It means, friends, like I can say that biosafety clearinghouse, that every country or member country, they share information about the movement of GM, or I can say genetic modified thing or genetic modified crop. So biosafety clearinghouse means the kind of agreement between the countries or the members. They can share the relevant information about genetic modified organism or other kind of research, help in research and development, information sharing. So this kind of thing. Adopt in 2000. This is an important fact, friend. It is adopted in 2000 and enforced in 2003. You can change here. E is it means I here. So it is enforced in 2003. ये 2000 में अपनाया गया था और 2003 से लागू किया गया. Now, Cartagena Protocol target or focus in protect biological diversity from potential risks posed by living modified organisms result from modern biotechnology. Yes, friend. What it means, like you can going through newspaper or other kind of found that they are the BT. What is that? GM, BT or GM cotton. What is that? How can affect the environment? How can affect the other crops like in genetic modified brinjal or genetic modified cotton? How can affect this thing which which occurred or which generated by or developed by modern biotechnology used to modify the matter. सो कार्डिनल प्रोटोकॉल का मकसद ये है कि हम कैसे जो जेनेटिक मॉडिफाइड क्रॉप्स हैं और जेनेटिक मॉडिफाइड ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं, लाइक यू कैन से कि जो भी साइंस एंड रिसर्च करने से हम कोई भी क्रॉप्स को, एनिमल्स को, अदर थिंग को मॉडिफाइड करते हैं, वो ज़्यादा अफेक्ट ना करे बायोलॉजिकल को और जैव सुरक्षा में मदद करें, दैट काइंड ऑफ थिंग। तो जीवित संशोधित जीवों द्वारा उत्पन्न संभावित जोखिम से जैविक विविधता की रक्षा करें, आधुनिक जैव प्रौद्योगिकी का परिणाम। यानी कोई भी रिजल्ट, वट एवर द रिजल्ट occurs from modern biotechnology, we can help or we can reduce those impact, which is not much more effective in our biological diversity. Now, move on. Next fact is that Nagoya Protocol. What is Nagoya Protocol, friends? So, it is signed in 2010 and enforced in 2014. Yes, friend, this is the important one. Just remember, Nagoya Protocol signed in 2010 or come in force or effectively work or effectively come in 2014. So 2010 में हस्ताक्षर किए गए और 2014 में लागू किया गया. Nagoya Protocol on focus on access to genetic resource and fair and equitable sharing of benefit arising from their utilization. ABS, it means access and benefit sharing. It is supplement to United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity. Yes, friend. How can it helpful for that? Like anything you modified or any crop, any kind of thing. So whatever the population in particular area, they have the get same benefit who developed those things. Like I can say that if some person, if some tribes, like tribes living in forest area, from their knowledge, experience, they develop some kind of medicine or some kind of traditional medicine from the forest. So their life cannot be hampered any kind of modified thing, any kind of changes. So there also in this protocol also motive is to focus that those indigenous people for creating traditional medicine or traditional knowledge, they cannot be exploited. So this is the focus of this. So just try to remember, it is only a the Nagoya Protocol. Just remember access to genetic resource and fair equitable sharing benefit arising from utilization of this thing. So just remember this fact. अनुवंशिक संसाधनों तक पहुंच और उनके उपयोग एबीएस से उत्पन्न होने वाले लाभों के उचित और न्यायसंगत बंटवारे पर नागोया प्रोटोकॉल यह लागू होता है और दिस काइंड ऑफ इज अंडर द यूनाइटेड नेशन कन्वेंशन ऑफ बायोलॉजिकल डाइवर्सिटी. सो जस्ट ट्राई टू रिमेंबर नागोया प्रोटोकॉल assess and genetic resource or assess and equitable benefit sharing that the traditional knowledge about the indigenous people who are living in particular area, they create some knowledge about particular material. Now they cannot be exploited. So yeah. Now friends, just think to know, this is an important one. What is HE targets? Just try to remember that it is a 20 targets and HE targets is target like it came in it has came in 2011 and target till 2020. So now UPSC or other companies not ask what is the target of HE target or what the date or in between the 10 years. So you don't need to remember those things. Just remember HE targets only for biodiversity. इट इज स्ट्रेटेजिक प्लान ऑन बायोडाइवर्सिटी और जैव विविधता पर एक रणनीतिक योजना है. सो आपको बस एक चीज टारगेट का ये पता करना. नाउ फैक्ट 5. This is a really important and relevant for UPSC and other competitive exams. So you need to remember or try to fetch all the information I'll provide here. So friends, what is Global Environment Facility or वैश्विक पर्यावरण सुविधा? Now, one thing more you can remember here, friends, about Nagoya Protocol. Just remember that it came in COP10, held in Nagoya Protocol in Japan. So just remember the fact COP10 about Nagoya Protocol. Now, Global Environment Facility, वैश्विक पर्यावरण सुविधा. It is multilateral finance mechanism formed on 1992 Rio Earth Summit in Brazil. Friends, one more thing I want to tell you that just go my previous video. You can have lots of fact where I have been described about what is Rio Earth Summit 1992 had and what is the target or what is the goal of that. So just go there and must watch those video part one about UNEP. Please do that. यह एक बहुपक्षीय वित्तीय तंत्र है जिसका गठन 1992 के रियो पृथ्वी शिखर सम्मेलन ब्राजील में हुआ था. Now its headquarter in Washington DC. Yes, friend, Washington DC में है. This fund or this financial mechanism work under the aegis of World Bank, UNDP, and UNEP. But the Global Environment Facility, GEF, friends, GEF facility trustee, GEF Global Environment Facility trustee is World Bank. So just remember this also fact. What is it? What is the importance? So what the role of Global Environment Facility? वैश्विक पर्यावरण सुविधा का क्या काम है? It is fund. It fund to developing country to mitigate climate change, environment problems, and also biodiversity and so on. She also provide a loan or is a soft loan or kind of as a philanthropic or assist country any kind of loss like flood loss or earthquake loss and so on. It helps GF help a lot the country or developing country to tackle this kind of facility. Now here for Hindi medium you can look that आप ये देख सकते हो हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है. फोकस ऑन केन जीएफई का जीएफ ग्लोबल इन्वायरमेंट फैसिलिटी का केंद्र और फोकस क्या कहाँ करती है? ये फोकस करती है बायोडाइवर्सिटी विच अर्लियर आई हैड एक्सप्लेन्ड, also in climate change, land degradation, and POPs, means persistent organic pollutants. Now, GEF, Global Environment Facility, finance in United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity, United Nations Framework on Convention on Climate Change, and also POPs, persistent organic pollutant. It is also known as Stockholm Convention. Yes, friend. Just remember this fact also. Stockholm Convention talks about persistent organic pollutants, or you can go through it. Just try to remember this important fact. Also, it's financed in Minamata Convention. It's already explained in my part one previous video. What is it and what is important? And we are going to like mercury, how to control mercury, or I can say Hg. Hg is a chemical symbol of mercury. How to tackle Hg and how to reduce its impact. Now, United Nations Convention on Combat Desertification, युद्ध मरुस्थलीकरण पर संयुक्त राष्ट्र सम्मेलन. Yes, friend, this topic or the relevant here, whatever the point of examination, I will definitely explain in my upcoming video. So just think that, just try to fetch this important fact that the GF finance in this field. So now this is an important fact that India has constituted permanent executive council comprised of global environment facility with representative of different countries, or I can say Asian countries like Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. So just try to remember that India also other country के साथ अपने आप को represent करती है in GF Executive Council. So this one fact also. Now Global Environment Council meets twice in annual or also in biannual. Yes, friend. GF परिषद की वर्ष में 2 बार बैठक होती है. It is biannual. In like in 1 year, it meet 2 times. 2 बार ये मिलती है 1 साल के अंदर में. So within the those frame. Now, yes, some kind of information I just put here from the from a Google. So just go through it. Just like the Global Environment Facility, simple one way answer that it is formed in or set up in 1992 Rio Earth Summit held in Brazil. Introduction: what is focus, motive. It is a financial mechanism dedicated to confronting biodiversity life, which I earlier I had explained, focused on climate change, pollution, and also land and ocean health. Here I can explain here. So just try to remember, or also in Minamata Convention on Mercury. So here's the point. Just try to remember important fact, friends. So just go two times in this video. Just watch and just try to recall or try to write on paper whatever you can retain और आपको क्या क्या याद है. So friend, I cannot explain much more deeper. Definitely in upcoming videos or I change how to teach you. But if you any kind of information you need or you want, please ping me or in my WhatsApp number or other. Definitely, I will help you. Now, please like, share, subscribe, and if you any kind of help you need, please WhatsApp me on my this number 931 913 79 and 71. So, friend, if you any kind of help you need, or if you want, I need uh, uh, in this topic, please describe, please help me in this topic. Definitely, I will cover those. But just I try to give you some information or fact about the important topics, might be or maybe asked in your uh, which you are working or you are preparing for the examination. So that's all. Thank you so much.